one that would test the mind of the Rambam himself. The rabbi's eyebrows elevated at the reference to the medieval-era rabbi. Chaim's studies in Jewish history and culture and religion were being displayed. He took a deep breath and began. My name is Chaim Caan, Rav Reuben. I was raised Orthodox. My father and mother were both very strict in observance, including the kashrut rules. We went to shul on every Shabbos. Chaim's choice of the Ashkenazic forms of the Hebrew words for sure clued the rabbi in that his family was most likely of Eastern European background. I went to Hebrew school after regular school for several hours a day. After my bar mitzvah, I studied Torah and Talmud. It was my father's thought that I would continue on to a yeshiva and study to become a rabbi. If you were raised so traditionally, why are you bringing this to me? The rabbi asked. You should know I'm Reform. I know, Chaim said. And my father wouldn't be happy about this. He already thinks I'm too liberal. But this is so weird. I just don't think that my rabbi at Congregation Beth Shalom can handle it. You think I can? I have friends who attend here, and they say you're pretty level-headed, practical, and able to think outside the box. I think I need that pretty badly. Especially that last part. All right, Rabbi Reuben said. I'm listening. Well, anyway, Dad had always wanted me to be a rabbi, but I decided to become a doctor, so I've been a pre-med student the last couple of years. That's something else he's not happy about. A worthy goal. Our people provide many of the finest doctors in the world, I know. Chaim put his hands in his pockets and looked at the ground. The thing is, once I got to school, I kind of started experimenting a little. A slightly bitter tone entered his voice. I was never in trouble growing up, never got to see much of the outside world. I was too busy to get into trouble, but when I started at the university, I saw that there was a whole wide world beyond the confines of my father's beliefs. And I started exploring a little. A not uncommon situation, the rabbi sighed. Not according to my father. Oh, I didn't get into anything destructive, Rav Reuben. I stayed away from drugs, and I don't drink a lot. Chaim sounded slightly embarrassed. It only took one hangover to convince me that I didn't want to get drunk ever again. I not only wanted to die, I was disappointed when I didn't. But questions? Yes. I had some. So far, I don't hear any problems. The rabbi spread his hands. Nothing but the story of a young man exploring his universe. So, why are you here? The problem. Chaim giggled again with a note of hysteria added that he couldn't suppress. The problem began a week ago. It was the end of the semester, and I was with some of the guys from the dorm. I'm 18 now. Wait a minute, the rabbi said. You're only 18? But you're a couple of years into pre-med? Yeah, Chaim said. Elite schools, constant cramming. I graduated high school a couple of years early. I'm not a smartass about it, so most of the regular kids tolerate me. His voice had a very resigned tone to it. Anyway, we went to a dance club. I don't normally hook up with anyone at these clubs. Chaim waved a hand down his front. I mean, I'm not a party guy, and I'm not the kind of body the girls at these clubs go for. Usually I get a couple of drinks, listen to the music, and occasionally have a conversation with a couple of girls who are tired of dancing and fighting off the groping hands. But that night, Chaim could hear the note of awe in his own voice. That night, she was gorgeous. Blonde hair, long and not tied back, green eyes that could stare into your soul. She was almost tiny. He held his hand out maybe 5 feet above the asphalt.